So this was question 1 in 2025 additional mathematics paper. Okay, so in the question was phrased like this: the line with equation y plus 5x is equals to 10 and y minus x is equals to 4 cuts the x and y axis at a and b respectively. The middle point of a and b is 5p minus 1 comma q plus 4. Find p and q. Okay, and this carried 5 marks. So I'm going to repeat the question again. The question read the lines with equation. Okay, so the lines with equation y, so y plus 5x is equals to 10 and y minus x is equals to 4. Cut the x-axis and y-axis at a and b respectively. The middle point of a and b is 5p minus 1 comma q plus 4. Find the values of p and q. So this is how the question was. So here you should take note of the key points, the x-axis and y-axis. So I've been told that the first equation, which is y plus 5x is equals to 10, cuts the x-axis at point A, at A. So x-axis at A and y-axis at B. So the first equation cuts the x-axis at A because we have been told that these two equations cuts the x and y-axis respectively. So this respectively means that the first equation cuts the x-axis at point A. So let's now find the coordinates of A. So we're going to get the same equation which cuts the x-axis at point A. So on the x-axis, you know that on the x-axis, y is equals to 0. Y is equals to 0 in the x-axis. So where there is y, we're going to replace with 0. So here we're going to have 0, okay, plus 5x is equals to 10. You make x the subject of the formula. So we're going to divide both sides by 5, both sides by 5. Hence we're going to have x is equals to 2. So the coordinates of A are 2, 0. Remember it's x, y. Y it's 0 because it's on the x-axis. Okay. So let's now find the coordinates of B. Okay. So the coordinates of B we're going to find using the last equation, which is y minus x is equals to 4. So remember this equation cuts the y-axis at point B. Okay. So it cuts the y-axis at point B. So you know that in the y-axis x is equals to 0. So in the y-axis x is equals to 0. So where there is x in this equation, I'm going to replace with 0. Okay. So I'm going to have y minus, remember x is 0 because it's in the y-axis. So minus 0 is equals to 4. Hence y is equals to 4. Since it's 0, it's x, 0, so we're going to have 0, 4. It's x, y. So these are the coordinates of B. So I'll find the coordinate of A and B. But here we have been given the middle point, which is 5p minus 1, q plus 4. And you have been told to find the values of p and q. So how can we do this? So we can do this by finding the middle point using the coordinates that we found. So we know that the middle point is given by the formula x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. So let's now find the middle point. So we have two coordinates here. So I'm going to write them here. So I have A, which is 2, 0, and B, which is 0, 4. So this is B and this is A. Okay, so this is B and this is A. A it's 0, 2, 0, B it's 0, 4. So you know that the first one is x1 and the second one is y1, x2, y2. So like this. Okay, so this is x1, y1, x2, y2. 2. So let's just now replace in our formula. So where there's x1, we replace with the 2. So we're going to have 2 plus x2, which is 0 over 2, comma y. So this I put in the brackets. So y1, it's 0, this one. So 0 plus y2, which is 4, okay, over 2, over 2. So here, when you add, you're going to have 2, okay, so we're going to have 2 over 2, comma 4 divided by 2. 2 divided 2, it's 1. 2 into 4, it's 2. So these are the midpoint. So this was the middle point of A and B. But here we have been told that the middle point of A and B was 5p minus 1, comma q plus 4. So we can write this as p, 5p. So 5p minus 1. Since this is x, so this is equal to the one which we have found here, which is 1, 2. So this middle point which we are given is equal to this which we have found, which is 1 over 2. So I'm just going to do this 5p, which is here. 5p minus 1 is equals to the value of x, which is 1. So 5p is equals to 1. Okay, since these are x, this is x and this is x, so just going to equate them to each other. So here you just make p the subject of the formula. So we're going to have 5p, okay, 5p is equals to 1 plus 1. So p, hence p, 5p will be is equals to 2 over 5 over 5. So p is equals to 2 over 5. So this was our p, which is 2 over 5. Let's now find our q. So the other points that were given was q plus 4. So this is y. So it's equal to this y which we found. So it's equals to 2. So here we just make q the subject formula. So we're going to have q is equals to 2 minus 4. 2 minus 4, it's a negative 2. You get the sign from a bigger number. So q is equals to negative 2. Negative 2. So these were the values of p and q. So p we have found to be 2 over, okay, so 2 over 5, and q we have found to be negative 2. So these were the values of p and q.